What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you guys had a fantastic day today, and today we have the channel update for the summer of 2022 for you guys. I really hope you guys are excited for today's video. I've been so excited to make this channel update. We have so many awesome things going into the summer 2022. I am super excited for various reasons going into this summer. There's a lot to dive into in this channel update. We have a lot of material, a lot of content, a lot of resources to go over and assess. So I really hope you guys are excited for this. And without any further delay, let's begin the channel update for the summer of 2022. Let's get into it, everybody. So I know it may sound a little ridiculous that I'm really excited for a channel update, but I've been really excited because there's a lot of new things that I would really like to introduce, along with also maybe reassess and tweak some other things as well on my channel. And I've been really excited to hear your guys' feedback going into this summer, as it's going to be an absolutely massive summer, and I'm really excited for it. I hope you guys are as well, and this channel update is going to be a perfect opportunity to make it the best experience for you guys, the viewers, and I'm really excited. So first and foremost, everybody, I just cannot thank you guys enough for all the support as of late. It's been absolutely incredible. Thanks to the YouTube algorithm and your guys' continued support over the last several years, we have finally seen some videos, finally a change in the algorithm, I should say, and several of my videos have seen increased performance, which has been incredible, and I've been able to reach so many new viewers in this way. So thank you guys so much for your continued support. It would not be possible without you guys, and I just cannot thank you enough. You guys can expect a full thank you video coming very soon, as I feel like it's only right to do as such. And I definitely want to thank you guys for all your continued support over nearly 5 years now, as we come up on our 5-year anniversary this summer in 2022, which I'm super excited. So first and foremost, everybody, thank you guys so much. It would not be possible without you guys. You guys make this thing go, and I just cannot thank you guys enough for all the support. So thank you so much. I really appreciate everybody. So with all that being said, just thank you guys so much. I cannot thank you guys enough. I know I said it like 4 or 5 times at this point, but from the bottom of my heart, I mean it seriously. Thank you guys so much, and I will be sure to appreciate you guys in every way I can going forward, especially in this upcoming thank you video and everything that we have to dive into. Speaking of which, we have a ton to go into in today's video. First and foremost, as per usual with these channel updates, we're going to assess the previous quarter, which was mainly the majority of quarter 2, but obviously this is a little early before quarter 3, but it's kind of when summer starts for me, so that's why I choose to do these when I do. So we're going to assess quarter 2, take a look at what happened and what to analyze, and it was a very good quarter, so I was really happy with it. And then of course we're going to talk about the summer, also known as Q3. We have a lot of big plans, and I'm really excited for it, and I hope you guys are as well. Of course, this is the last summer before I go to college, so definitely really excited to make the most of it. And it's not to say that I'm going anywhere, of course, but of course, you know, college is a very busy time and everything, especially during the summers. There's definitely a lot going on. So not to say this isn't going to be a busy summer for me either. There's a lot going on too, but we definitely have a lot more time than what we have had previously, so I think it's going to be absolutely awesome. So first and foremost, before I get started with this, I just really want to take a look at how far we've came over the last year. As you guys may know, about a year ago at this time, May of 2021, unfortunately, I don't even know how to word it at this point, but the infamous, I guess, mono Epstein-Barr virus reactivation absolutely destroyed me mentally and physically. Unfortunately, as you guys may or may not know, especially for my new viewers, back in late last spring, unfortunately, I had an awful reactivation of mono, and it really took a toll on everything that I was doing. Was down for several months. The whole summer pretty much was a wash. We got to do a few things, but for the most part, it was a pretty big letdown for myself. Unfortunately, I just could not push myself to do anything. I felt awful, and it was super bad. But it's just incredible, and a testament to how much of a grind it was to progressively get back on my feet, especially going into the senior year of high school. And by, I would say, January and February, I was doing really good, and that also transpired all the way through the spring into where we are now, May of 2022. I still have long days. Sorry about that, but yeah, what I was saying there was every day, there's been days where there's been struggles and everything, and it's been really tough, but luckily I've made the most of every single day that I have been able to, and you know, it's been tough, but I think that I've done a really good job. So definitely pleased with our progress, and it's just really, I mean, yes, it may look pretty silly to you guys, especially for how young I am and everything, but man, that mono is no joke, man. It is really tough. One of the toughest viruses. I had COVID this spring as well, as you guys may know, actually winter, I should say, and the mono made that look like a joke. So I know that's crazy, but man, that reactivation was something else. But I don't want to spend too much time talking about that, because we have so many better things to look forward to this summer, and I just wanted to reflect on that, because we're in such a better place now. now and have huge aspirations for the summer of 2022. But first and foremost, before we talk about those aspirations and goals and everything we're going to be doing, let's talk about Q2, because that is definitely something to reflect on and how awesome it was. So we began with the channel update, of course. That was over spring break for spring of 2022. And everything that I said in that video, I thought reflected pretty well for the most part, as I anticipated, luckily. So the first big thing to note with what happened here in Q2 was the algorithm for the YouTube algorithm changed significantly. For whatever reason, several aviation YouTubers, including myself, saw massive performance increases in their videos. I've had several airport updates, particularly in the last 2 months, surpass over 1,000 views, and several surpassed over 2,000 views, which is incredible. If you guys don't know, historically I've got closer to the 300 to 500 view range on airport updates. So to see this was very, very awesome, and it was just a testament to how big the grind's been lately. It's just so incredible, along with various other videos seeing performance spikes as well. We had so many good videos out of Recorder. Of course, we were about halfway through the Daytona Beach trip, so we were progressing through there. Of course, we also had the broken models video, which was quite interesting. Finally, a collection video made it coming, so that was towards the end of Q1, but nevertheless, that finally happened. So really glad to get that going on. Well, you had various videos as well, including fan mail, a trip announcement that failed, unfortunately, and then the first big addition of Q2 was the model release reaction videos, which I thought went really well. Now, like I talked about in the previous channel update, the reason I decided to discontinue the tier list series was because of time, and I think that this was a perfect substitute to talk about these releases in their full detail, and I thought these went really well, and it seems like you guys really have enjoyed them, so thank you guys for all the support there. I really appreciate it. Transpiring through, of course, we had the announcement of the V1 Rotate podcast with Citrus Aviation. That's been an awesome podcast thus far. Thank you guys for all the support on that. We'll talk about that more in depth here in a moment, but that also launched in Q2, so that was very exciting, and that went really, really well. And of course, we also had plenty of release videos as well, airport updates, and we're finishing the Daytona Beach trip, of course, as well. And then we also had the return of retro model reviews, which I thought was an awesome addition to the channel. I've been really enjoying producing these, and I hope you guys have enjoyed them. It definitely appears, and I've really enjoyed seeing your guys' comments there, so I've been really glad to add that back in, and that's been absolutely awesome. Like I said, additional release videos, and then we had my college decision announcement, which was really cool, and we'll talk about that a little bit more going into this channel update as well. Another massive unboxing at long last, and that kind of takes us to where we are now. So I know there wasn't a whole lot. This was definitely, I did this channel update a little earlier because there's a lot of things. Summer's here for me. I'm ready to go, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are starting to get out very quickly, and all you guys should be out by the end of June. So that is the very exciting part, and school's winding down for all of us within the next month here, along with anybody else that's watching my content, whatever age you may be. Summer's here regardless, and I'm really, really excited for it, and I'm sure you guys are as well. So overall, Q2 was awesome, and then just finishing high school in general as well was something that I think went really, really well. Of course, it was an absolute grind, but I'm very glad that I was able to finish academically really strong, along with all my flight training stuff and everything going on, and all the college stuff that I've had to take care of. So it's been very, very good, and I'm really glad that's went super, super well. Talking about the analytics side of things, of course, this isn't something that I want to go too far in depth on, because this is not the reason I have this channel, but I just cannot thank you guys enough for all the support, and the numbers reflect that, so I thought it'd only be right to share that with you guys. Almost 70,000 views in 2 months. That is very, very good. We have not been quite to these numbers since since the mini pandemic with my health, if you want to call it that. April 2021, I think we had about 33,000 views a month, and now over the last 2 months we've been, I think, right there at 35. So that's been absolutely incredible. So thank you guys so much for all that support. Again, I really appreciate it, and finally the algorithm picking up and giving us some, I think, some much deserved respect is absolutely incredible. We also gained several subscribers, and I mean, compared to previous months, so many more. 336. So thank you guys so much for that. That is incredible. I think the last time, and it was over a 3-month span, I think it was like 120 or something. It was like a third of what it was right now. So thank you guys so much for that as well. And almost 4,000 hours of watch time as well. That's incredible. That number, I definitely have plans to go up with some content going forward. So, but again, thank you guys just so much for watching. I cannot thank you guys enough. It's been super fun to make these videos, and I'm so excited for what's to come. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And I'm so excited for what's to come going into Q3, as we have a ton to go over, and I really hope you guys are excited for it. So with all that being said, let's get started with the Q3 schedule. I have a lot of plans, ambitions, just overall a ton of things to go over. It's very, very exciting. We have a lot of topics to dive into and discuss, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy this. Before I get started with any of this, if you guys have any content recommendations or anything like that, please let me know. This would be an awesome time to let me know. A lot of the recommendations I see, there's not necessarily any problem with them. It's just that we've talked about the reasons why. Like, mainly it's the requested airport updates, and I may do that at some point, but just for the moment, I think the groove that I'm in works really well. But we'll talk about that more going forward. So, but if you guys have any content recommendations, please leave in the comment section. I'd really appreciate it, and it would be absolutely awesome. So let's get started with the Q3 schedule, as we have a ton to go into here. So we're going to begin with models, because obviously that's pretty much the cornerstone of the channel, and we cannot not reflect that, of course. I mean, there's been a lot of additions periodically over the years, but models I think is the perfect place to start. So let's get started. Airport updates are going to continue to flow how they have, and we're going to have some awesome additions, which I'm super excited to talk to you guys about. So airport updates are going great. Of course, we have all the airports: Tulsa, Orange County, Reno, Pensacola, Dallas, Phoenix, and then Storyline, which we'll talk about those right now, along with some new projects. So all of the other airports are going to be normal through the summer, which is awesome. Expect monthly updates on all of those. That would be Tulsa, Orange County, Reno, Pensacola, Albuquerque. I think I missed one. If I missed, no, I didn't. Okay, I think those 5 will be good as far as I'm aware. So those 5 will be awesome. Very excited about those, and those will be great. Dallas should be perfectly fine. If you guys don't know, I kind of talked about in the last Phoenix update, but one thing that I'm kind of going to do going forward is I'm going to record multiple airport updates when the airport's out on the table at a time, so I can get more bang for my buck, if that makes sense. So I'm going to plan on recording 2 to 3 airport updates while I have the setup out, so I can be as efficient and maximize the time. So hopefully we'll be good there, but Dallas was really consistent, so there's been no issues there. Phoenix was much better. We got 2 updates out in Q2, which is awesome, and you can expect one for June coming up. So expect Phoenix through the summer. The June update's already recorded, and you expect July and August updates to come as well, and going into the fall as well. So we're good to go there. Expect Phoenix. The airport's doing great. I'm really excited to have that for you guys, and thank you guys for all the support on the, I guess, comeback, or the mini hiatus that I had finally back. So thank you guys for all the support there. Storyline, here's the plan. I haven't talked about it fully in depth because it's kind of sad, so this is kind of what's going on. The series isn't ending. Let's clarify that before we start. But unfortunately, the season will be ending. So season 2, we're going to have 1 or 2 more episodes, and that's going to be it for season 2. Now, the problem was the airports got so big that it's very hard to manage, which isn't a problem. It's just, unfortunately, with all these additions to my schedule, I've just ran out of time to manage all of it, which has been very unfortunate, but it's kind of what happens. During the pandemic peak states, if you want to call it that, I had a lot of time on my hands, so I was able to plan and organize as necessary. Nowadays, it just got really, really challenging, especially for how big the airports got. So we can expect 1 to 2 final updates of season 2. Stoney International Airport's gonna have some final great updates on the mat. I'm really excited to debut those, and then we'll be transitioning into the next era of Storyline, which will be season 3. I'm not going to talk about it too much right now because I'm still in the planning phases. I will say, though, I have a lot of great plans for it, and I think it's going to be the best season yet. This is going to be integrated into some future stuff, which I think that may kind of give it away, but you guys may be able to find out. So do some critical thinking and see if you can find out. But season 3 will be really good. I honestly feel like you guys may like it better than what I've done in the past. I don't know. I'm not sure how you guys will see it, but I will say that it's going to take everything that I have, all my knowledge and all my aspirations over the last several years. I think it's going to all come full circle in this upcoming season of Storyline, and it may be slightly formatted differently, slightly different format, I should have said. That would have been a better way to put it, but I think you guys are really going to enjoy it, and I'll be sure to keep you guys up to date with what's to come there. So that is going to be really good for Storyline, and I'm very excited for that, and I hope you guys are as well. I am very excited to announce some new airport projects as well. And finally, at long last, I know we're pretty much 2 years delayed at this point, but that doesn't matter. We finally will have the opportunity. Richmond and San Del Cabo will be coming. I'm super excited. I personally kind of regret putting them off, or not necessarily putting them off, but putting them on the back burner till I knew about my future college decisions, because I really should have done it anyways, and I had enough time to where I would have been able to squeeze in this winter. in spring, but luckily going into the summer, I will have the full necessary time to construct these airports, which I'm super excited about. So Richmond will be first up. I hope to have that ready by June, so expect Richmond to be coming. I got the terminal ready, and of course I announced it over a year ago, I think like last February, so you can expect Richmond to be coming, and the airport's been doing great as of late from all my observations. Breeze has a really solid presence, and they will be going into the summer, so that'll be really, really cool to assess. Along with that, we have various other operations as well, so I'm currently getting the final planning stages before I make the board, and then we'll get the airport going. So I'm really excited. I think it will be awesome. I really hope you guys are excited for the Richmond Model Airport. Expect that in June. To all my fans in the East Coast, we're finally going to have an airport right there on the coast, and I'm really excited for it. So I hope you guys are as well, and Richmond will be a great airport to add to our portfolio. Speaking of which, another airport that's really going to broaden the horizons of the channel and bring a lot of variety and diversity is the San del Cabo project located in Mexico. I'm super excited for San del Cabo. I think it's really going to enhance our airport updates, and I feel like this will be an awesome addition to the lineup. San del Cabo, expect around July is kind of my plan right now, June, July, whenever I'm able to get it done. Again, I have much more planning I need to do there. I still need to figure out what I'm doing for a terminal and everything, but again, I'm really excited. I really haven't got to look too much because I've been thinking a little bit more about Richmond, kind of going one airport at a time, if that makes sense. So I think I still am in pretty good shape for San del Cabo. I may have to get some final additions to make sure that I'm there, but my GA fleets progressed perfectly in preparation for San del Cabo, because as you guys may or may not know, San del Cabo is a huge GA airport as well, along with civil. So it's going to be very great to get San del Cabo in the books, and I think it's going to be an awesome, diverse asset to our airport update lineup, and it'll finally give us some additional international airport lineups. I know I have a lot of viewers from that region and just all kinds of different geographic locations, and just in general, I feel like you guys will really appreciate that variety. So it's going to be really cool to enhance our airport updates into the region of Mexico. I'm really excited, and I think it's going to be very, very fun. I hope you guys are as well. So definitely expect that to come very soon. It's a fun airport, and I'm really excited for it. So that'll be coming this summer. I'm really excited for it, and I hope you guys are as well. Richmond and San del Cabo will be awesome. In addition, I also hope to make some new airports going into the fall next year too. I have a couple ideas, but since I'm not fully sure what exactly I'm doing there yet, I will hold on talking about those, because this is going to put us up to 10 airports, which is quite a few. We're talking about almost 3 a week, which is quite a bit. So again, I want to kind of get these two projects fully solidified and figure out how the college rotation is going to work, because I'm really hoping this is kind of my plan. I'll talk about this more in future videos. I really hope that I'll be able to come home from Oklahoma State on the weekends and be able to film at least 1 to 2 airport updates and try to keep everything in a monthly flow. I think that it's possible, but I'm not going to quite guarantee it. But I think the best way to start is these 6 airports, 7 airports, 8 airports, whatever. The smaller ones, try to keep those monthly for sure, and then try to get Dallas and Phoenix out every few months and try to record 2 to 3 updates every quarter for those, and then post those. And I think we should be very close. So along with the other airport that I talked, the new storyline season. So, and if we have to make adjustments, I will. Pensacola and Richmond may be bi-monthly. That's a possibility. In addition, we may be seeing, I don't think any of the other airports would be bi-monthly, but again, this philosophy, and I don't love doing it, but having to record 2 airport updates when one airport's out is kind of going to have to be the move, so I can continue the consistent content, especially with the big airports. So that's kind of the plan there, but I'll be sure to keep you guys informed. And I think it's going to go really, really well. So I'm really excited for it, and I hope you guys are too. So that's going to be really, really good, and I'm very excited for it. So yes, and finally, last but certainly not least, I'm very excited to announce that there will be some retro model airport projects coming as well. I've hinted at it over the last 6 months or so that the retro Tulsa model airport project is in the works. I really hope to have the first update sometime in July, but I'm still trying to get some final additions to be able to do it. I'm pretty good on aircraft, but I still need some final aircraft like a Delta 732 Colors in Motion, United 737, or sorry, maybe another United retro aircraft, Delta Emerald 135 and CRJ 200 Colors in Motion, Continental 735. I have some Shapeways projects ready to go for some other aircraft, and maybe one more Southwest Classic, and then we should be good to go, and maybe a TWA DC-9 to finish it off. So Again, it's a work in progress, but I think it's going to be really good, and I hope you guys are excited for it as well. I'm really excited for Retro Tulsa, and I know I have a lot of retro viewers that would love to see it, so I'm really excited for that. In addition there, you're also going to be seeing the Retro Dallas Model Airport finally come back after a 2-year hiatus due to, I would say mono was a leading cause for that since it didn't happen last summer, but you can definitely expect a Retro Dallas project. The great news here is that we've acquired so many additional retro models in American Airlines aircraft in general that it's going to be really, really good. I think the early 2010s is still going to be our time frame, but it's going to be a great update, and I hope you guys are excited for it. And we're going to have a lot going into that. I'm not going to be able to do like brand if 1980 type stuff, but you can definitely expect American Airlines Crown Heaven to return at long last. So I'm super excited for that, and I hope you guys are as well. Airport updates are going to be going great. I probably spent way too much time on that, but it's exciting. We have so much coming up, and I hope you guys are excited for it. So airport updates are going to be going very well. Unboxings, you can expect more massive unboxings to come, currently accumulating for 21, and there should be more to come over the summer too. May have some individual model stuff. I think there's one video for sure, but hopefully some additional ones too. So I wouldn't say it's going to be in the frequency of the summer 2020 just because of how many I really bought a lot that year, so maybe we'll have some of that, but probably expect more massive unboxings. I think that's what you guys enjoy best, so plan on that right there. Releases videos are going to continue to go strong, and it's been really good to branch out on these brands and learn more, and I think you guys have really enjoyed it, so I'm going to continue to do that, and I'm really happy with the addition of the release videos, so definitely stay tuned for that. And just in general, stay tuned. There's a lot coming up. There's going to be some more additions. I think you guys may have some clues, but continue to wait. It's going to be awesome. Really excited for some upcoming projects, some worse, some way. And then you can also expect maybe some different tier list stuff just in general, not necessarily ranking models, but maybe ranking molds, ranking brands, that sort of thing. I do want to branch more into the tier list and not necessarily discontinue that completely, since that's obviously kind of what happened with where we saw with the ranking the models, but we're definitely going to be doing some various tier lists, so be expecting those. And just in general, we'll be doing some more retro stuff too, which I'm really excited about. And then also some how-tos in addition to that. The Shape Blaze video, I think, is the next one up, and then hopefully we'll have some lighting and different things like that. So definitely expect some really good how-tos. And if you guys have any recommendations, one-offs as well, we'll have plenty of those. New molds from NG, super excited about those and all kinds of stuff. But if you guys have any additional questions, thoughts, content regarding models, please let me know. I'd really appreciate it. But I feel like you guys are really going to enjoy the enhancing with all the new airport updates especially, but in addition, obviously, these new content forms and all the kinds of great stuff to come. So stay on the lookout for it. It's going to be absolutely awesome. I'm really excited for it. Proceeding into the in real life content, we're going to have a lot of great stuff going on here. First and foremost, we will be finishing the Daytona Beach trip. We have a couple of videos left, and that will be done. Won't spend too much time on it because it's outro vlog and a full flight, so full trip, excuse me. So that's what we got there. And then going into the next sector, unfortunately, my Houston, Denver, Atlanta trip was an absolute dumpster fire. Man, it was kind of tough because I didn't love scheduling in April, but I knew the heavies were going back, so that's why I really tried to push for it, but unfortunately it didn't happen. But I think I do have luckily some very good plans to compensate for that, so definitely expect those. June, I don't know if we'll have any content till July, but I'm not quite sure yet, so be on the lookout for it. I'll keep you guys informed as I start to get stuff planned. But again, it's just more of a planning thing. Spent an hour looking at stuff, and I have some ideas now going into it. So very excited to talk about those going forward as well. It will be absolutely awesome. Let's see here. Where do I want to go next? So let's go to spotting vlogs next. I do have some plans to be able to finally get 14 and 15 out, and then 16's filmed, and I hope to get back there ASAP. It's been more of a busy thing, and kind of life caught up to me real fast, especially with pilot training, man. That it's a time commitment, but I really hope to make it back over to TUL ASAP, hopefully by the end of the month, but maybe going into June. For a spotting outing, because I'd really like to get over there, so definitely expect the spotting vlogs. But again, I do have some plans for that, and I do think that that's going to be doable. So yes, expect that to come. Should be really good, and I hope you guys are excited for the spotting vlogs as I finally return. I know I've had so many requests, and again, I'm sorry that it's been tough, but I'm very excited for those to come back, and I really hope you guys are excited for that as well. The V1 Rotate podcast made its debut in Q2, and I really hope you guys have enjoyed it so far. It's been really, really nice to see all the support, and it's been great to talk about aviation news with Citrus Aviation, also AS Aviation, making it on for the previous episode 2. Be sure to go listen to it if you guys haven't seen it already. I got links everywhere, so be sure to check it out. I would really appreciate it, and I think you guys would really enjoy it. It's been a very, very good podcast to do, and I've really enjoyed branching into the podcast realms. But again, check out the YouTube channel as well if you're just looking for individual segments to watch. If you guys just want to see headline news or whatever, it's all there for you, and it's been all orientated. So feel free to check that out. I'd appreciate it, and I'm sure Citrus Aviation, everybody else involved, AS Aviation, all of our fellow community members would appreciate that as well. That's been a part of it and will be a part of it. And again, it's awesome to talk about aviation news in that style. I feel like it's been really, really good, and I really hope you guys are excited for it as well going forward. It's going to be great. And again, super, super excited for it. So be sure to check it out. I've really enjoyed making that so far, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it as well. In addition to that, we also have, I want to do some previous, I want to do some content with previous flights that I've done and everything, especially in the early 2010s. I have a bunch of takeoff and landing videos that I'd like to kind of react to and things like that. So I'm not sure exactly how I want to do that. I may do it as a 5-year anniversary special or something like that. I have a lot of model content, just content in general, that I could put together for that. So if you guys would be interested in that, let me know. I may live stream kind of going through my Instagram and different things like that. There's various ideas there. So if you guys would like to see something particular, let me know. But definitely expect that over this summer too. And along with that, pilot life, I haven't quite decided how I want to do this yet because the process went so fast, so I really haven't been able to keep up, but I haven't decided what I want to do. The good news is I have all the material I need to do it. I just need to decide how I want to do it. So somehow, some way, hopefully we do that. And I think I may just proceed it into what I'll talk about next. But regardless, we'll be in very good shape there. So definitely be sure to expect that in some way, somehow. But I think we may do it in the way I end up talking about, but we'll have to see. So definitely stay on the lookout for it. In addition to all that, you can also expect hopefully some contrail spotting. I have some stuff from earlier this year, but I also hope to do more going into the summer. So hopefully I'll be able to put a full video, at least one, hopefully more together there. And then just various videos about various real life topics, including airline fleets, general aviation, military, etc., and any recommendations that you guys may have. I don't know if you guys see my retro model reviews, but I've kind of developed a history segment into those, and that's been really fun to produce, and I feel like that's been a bunch of fun to research and go into detail about that. So maybe some more narration like that, talking about various things. So if you guys like to see that, please let me know. And just recommendations in general. I do have various ideas, and again, a lot of this stuff could easily tie into the V1 Rotate podcast. So if you guys would like to see, and we've talked about this a couple times, an episode about the history of Cincinnati Airport and the Delta Hub and why it diminished, a whole episode on that, different things, we can definitely do that. But again, currently just kind of getting things organized and all that fun stuff. So yeah, definitely expect that to come as well, but it's going to be absolutely awesome. And finally, for real life, expect one-offs just in general, like I mentioned, all those things previously, and just some different things too. There may be some various little spotting clips and all kind of little stuff like that, or maybe some more aviation news, just segments and things like that. I may post some bigger news onto my channel from the V1 Rotate podcast. I haven't really decided how I want to do that yet, but I may post some headline news and different things. So definitely be sure to stay on the lookout for that, and also just check out the V1 Rotate podcast if you want to see more content from me and Citrus Aviation, and hopefully even more additional various members from the aviation community, just like AS Aviation and everybody going on there. And just in general, there's a lot of different things coming up, so be sure to stay on the lookout for it. It's going to be absolutely awesome. Really hope you guys are excited for it. And let's see here, and also want to do some different one-offs, talk about passrider.com and show that to you guys, how trips, how to spot, all kinds of stuff like that. So be on the lookout for that. It's going to be really awesome. I hope you guys are excited for it. And lastly, one final thing, I'd really like to maybe do some stuff with, I don't know how fascinated you guys are with it, but I'm really fascinated with the show Aircraft Investigations. Well, I don't that's not it's aircraft investigation. The name is slipping my mind full right now, but it's a really good show, and I don't know if I can I don't want to get copyrighted, but it'd be really cool to react to that on the live stream and everything. Just talk about the incidents like the American Airlines MD-80 accident at Little Rock back in 1999. I feel like that would be really cool to talk about and kind of just talk about what went wrong and how to prevent that and different things. So, and there's a bunch of small ideas like that to talk about. So let me know what you guys think, but those are kind of my ideas there. Flight simulators is getting its own category this time around because I'm really hopeful that we're finally going to be able to bring this back in full swing, and I'm really excited for it. So going into flight simulators, really excited to say that hopefully live X-Plane streams will finally be coming back, and hopefully on about a weekly basis. I'm really excited to finally get this back going because this has been something I've been wanting to do for quite some time. But what I'm thinking is I can integrate the pilot life content into this. And this is kind of my thought because this is a much more efficient time manner for me until I can get organized on all the pilot life stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is do some live streaming on X-Plane to show you guys what's going on and everything, kind of go through all kinds of maneuvers and such. So that's kind of my plan there. Again, unfortunately, probably not a set schedule. I'm thinking maybe Sunday nights if I can, but again, everything's so hit or miss. It's very challenging. So definitely expect this to come though. I don't know what the full connotation will be yet, but that is definitely my plan that it's going to be coming back. And again, I know GA is probably not everybody's favorite thing, but I know there's a lot of people in my position that are either currently already finished and want some advice, or hopefully going to start soon their private pilot's license and additional ratings to come. So I think taking you guys through the journey with me through live streams of what I'm learning, I think would be a bunch of fun, and we'd have VATs and everything, so it still would be fairly enjoyable, and I think you guys would enjoy it. So let me know what you guys think there, but I'm really hopeful, and I think you guys really enjoy the live streams, so I can interact with you guys and do some flying there. So that's kind of my plan. Let me know what you guys think though. I'd really appreciate it. In addition, I also thought maybe we could do some infinite flight stuff. I thought maybe some competitions, whether it's a fun takeoff, fun landings, and that sort of thing. Kind of like the events that they do on Infinite Flight, but just kind of our own deal on Infinite Flight. I know a lot of you guys have it, and there's some mixed opinions about it, but I support all flight simulators. I think they're all really good. Even the United Airlines app one. I think Infinite Flight's still a great flight simulator. I know a lot of people play it. I know a lot of people aren't a fan of it. That's perfectly fine. If you don't have it, that's all good. Not forcing anybody to get it either, but I just thought that maybe just some competitions on a platform that most people have would be a bunch of fun. So let me know what you guys think there. And lastly, more ideas would be very much appreciated. So if you guys have any, please let me know. I would really like to do some full flight stuff too, and I could clip the live streams and turn that into videos, highlights for anybody that doesn't get to see it. I actually did that back when the channel initially started, but this would be in a much more enjoyable and enhanced format. So that's kind of my plan there. So maybe I do that. Let me know what you guys think there. I think that would be really good. So if you guys have any ideas or recommendations there, feel free to let me know. I'd appreciate it. And then finally into the other type of content here. Let me restart my camera real quick. Sorry about that, everybody, but what I was saying is the other content, we have a lot of good stuff going on here. So beginning with memorabilia, I really hope that this makes a really good comeback, because obviously this mono kind of got this as well, but I've been looking, I haven't been able to find a whole lot of stuff. I recently got this right here, this American MD-80 for Christmas, but I hope to buy some additional stuff too. So definitely looking for stuff, and I'll be sure to let you guys know. And I would also like to do an updated safety card and memorabilia video as a whole. I've got quite a bit of stuff, but I'd like to get a little bit more before I do an updated iteration. So let me know what you guys think of that. And in addition to that, fan mail, of course, been going very strong. Love to see it, so expect more fan mail to come. May do just some general live streams possibly, but I think we're probably going to lean more towards flight simulator stuff on the live streams. So be on the lookout for that, and I'll be sure to let you guys know about that as well. Quizzes, hopefully to come back. That's kind of the plan there, but I'll keep you guys informed on the quizzes. And another big thing that I've been wanting to do is I'm trying to look for additional ways to interact with your guys' content, because I know that there's been a lot of requests, and I've seen a lot of things on fan mail that lead me to believe that you guys like me to interact with your content more. So if you guys have any ideas for that, let me know. I would love to interact with your guys' content. Maybe we do a live stream interacting with it. That would be kind of fun, I feel like, and that would be a good way to give you guys all the support. So let me know if you guys would be interested there. And last but certainly not least, we also have maybe the run of, could make a return. I would really like to do that. That was a big time consumer, but it was a bunch of fun, so I'd like to do that again, potentially. And just more community interaction in general. Let me know what you guys think. I think that live stream idea may be a good idea to do it. Maybe like once a month we go take a 2 to 3 hour dive on fans' content. So let me know what you guys think there, but that's kind of my thought. And also expect some additional videos about college in the future in general to come. I'm really trying to enjoy the moment, so that's why I haven't filmed anything yet. But by July, you probably will be seeing some content from me, especially when I get fully solidified and everything going and my schedule and everything, what to expect. I feel like it should be pretty good, so let me know what you guys think, but that's kind of what to expect there as well. And last but certainly not least for this channel update, just some extra things. Feel free to check me out on social media. I'd appreciate it. Got Instagram, Twitter, and all that fun stuff, Discord. So feel free to check me out there. I would appreciate it. And we'll be posting a lot of content on Instagram with the plane spotting pictures along with our model and content stuff. So be sure to stay on the lookout for that. Been glad to get that going fairly consistently. Been some miscues, but I hope to get that fully organized going into the upcoming weeks. And then just content in general, if you guys have any recommendations, feel free to let me know. I'd appreciate it. Leave some comments. Anything that you guys would like to see, feel free. And just some upcoming posts as well. Stay on the lookout in the community tab and everything. I'll be updating you guys there as well. And then equipment to come. Really hope to get a full-fledged iPad. I've been trying my sister's and it's been pretty good. So I hope to get a full-fledged iPad, so that'll be nice. Other equipment, microphone's been good. I've really enjoyed the microphone, so that's been good. Computer's been great. I absolutely love the MacBook Pro 14-inch. It's been awesome. Really enjoy it. And I don't know if there'll be anything new. Some new lighting, I think, hopefully will be coming. I'd like to get some additional lighting. That's kind of my thought there. But you guys can definitely expect some additional stuff. Maybe a DSLR later on down the line, but probably not anytime soon. So maybe a DSLR, but we'll see. And the last but certainly not least, thank you guys so much. Excuse me, I cannot talk today, but I cannot thank you guys enough for all your support on my channel over the last almost 5 years now. It's absolutely incredible, and you guys can definitely expect some 5-year anniversary stuff to come. It's just a testament to how big of a part of the community I've been able to be a part of, and I've been trying to make every impact I can. I've been a part of the community for pretty much a decade now, dating back to May of 2012 when I initially got November 602 Alpha November, the American Airlines Boeing 757-200 in the chrome livery, which is just a testament, man. It's absolutely incredible. And we can just take a look at lifetime analytics here just for fun, and I just tell you guys what we have going here. So lifetime analytics include over 750,000 views, which is absolutely incredible. I think asking for over 1 million by the end of the summer is a little bit of an unrealistic expectation, but I think maybe over 850, I think is possible, somewhere in there. But again, thank you guys so much. I'm not asking for anything, just thought it'd be kind of fun to mention. 51,000 hours of watch time. That's a ridiculous number, man. That is a lot. Thank you guys so much. And over 4,300 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. So excited for what's to come. I think if we get the 5,000 by the 5-year anniversary, that would be super cool. But again, I'm not going to push it down your guys' throats. I feel like that's not necessary whatsoever. So, but really excited for what's to come. I hope you guys are as well. Massive unboxing X already almost at 60,000 views, which is incredible. And man, it's been incredible to see just all the support, and I can't thank you guys enough. It's been a pleasure to be a part of this community. I'm so excited for so many more opportunities to come in the future. I really hope you guys are as well, and just all the support's been so appreciated, and I just cannot thank you guys enough. So just thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I really hope you guys are excited for what's to come. It's really exciting, and I'm really excited for what's to come in the upcoming future. So thank you guys so much for watching the channel update. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Summer's going to be absolutely incredible. I really hope you guys are excited for it. If you guys got any recommendations, please let me know. I would really appreciate it. But for the meantime, that is where we're going to be signing off, and I'm super excited for the summer ahead. Stay on the lookout for it, everybody. It's going to be absolutely awesome, and I really hope you guys are excited for it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. My name is Redriveraviation. I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe for this process. Do what you love and love what you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.